guys, welcome back to my channel. So, you guys know I love doing makeup. I love playing in makeup. To me, it's very relaxing. It's my form of art. I can take my face and make it any way I want it to look. So, I decided to do the red lipstick effect. I was looking on Instagram and I said, wow, that's pretty cool how she took the red lipstick and did an underpaint and really brought out her face because I like, well, right now I'm doing a lot of like a baby doll look on my face. So my cheeks are really rouged and my nose because it's cold. I live in the northern part of the United States. So I like that look where like you go outside and my nose gets red because I am a lighter um, brown. So, my nose gets red, my cheeks get red, and I love that look. So I like looking like that during the winter. And then like during the summer, I do like a sun-kissed look, like where it looks like I have just a hint of sunburn on my face. And to me, it brings it out more. So I got my red lipstick, which was in the shade of Midnight. And I used my Juvia's Place concealer. I used, what is it? Elf has a new contour wand. It's like the dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury. So I used that. I've been trying that out to see exactly what shade I like. I got the tan deep. I am going to try the medium tan because to me it's like a little bit too deep for me, but I want to see what the other one looks, and I might mix the two together. Um, and I also used Charlotte Tilbury foundation this time around. I used the Il Maquillage primer. Um, I used was it what brand was it? Uh, Setting powder. So I used two different setting powders. I used was it It's Cosmetics? Yeah, It Cosmetics BYEBYE Breakout powder. I used that setting powder, and I also used a Dermablend, their setting powder as well. I used my Estee Lauder press powder to set everything in. I used the e.l.f. Blue Light setting spray, and I also have been using Got to Be Glued hairspray as a setting spray as well. I noticed that using the Got to Be hair um, hairspray works really well, like especially if you're going to the hairdresser and getting your hair done. I should have took a picture of when I got it done. It was just like my makeup basically was there, but it's just a little bit around, the hairline that was gone. But my makeup still looked really, really good. And that was my like fourth time trying it. So I'm going to do it again when I go back next month. I'm going to do a before and after picture and video so everyone can see how well it stays and how well the look stays with their hairspray. And you guys have to really, really forgive me because I filmed in portrait again and not landscape. So I think I'm going to do the red lipstick look again, but this time I'm going to do it with landscape to see, just so you guys can see the difference between portrait and landscape. I'm so used to recording for like TikTok and things of that nature, like YouTube shorts, that I always do portrait instead of doing landscape. But I'm going to get it together because, I'm new here. So you guys have to give me grace because I am new. But besides the makeup look, I think everything came out looking great. I used two different blushes like I always do. I used my Jason Wu and I used my Cheek Clapper by Patrick Starr. And I'm not a girl that likes just one brand and one brand only. I integrate everything to me. I use my Rimmel eyeliner, I've been using that eyeliner since high school. I love it. It's always my go-to. It doesn't bleed. It's definitely waterproof. I love it. Um, I like a cream eyeliner. So it's like that cream, so it's easy to smudge when I do like a tad bit of a smoky look under my under eye, because I take some of the blush, or I take some of the eyeshadow color that I look to incorporate everything. Then I always take some of my blush and put it in my eyeshadow at the end, just so everything's like uniform, because I want you guys to see all the colors that I have used are now integrated throughout my whole face look. And I wanted to try the lipstick look because I do have very sensitive skin. So I wanted to see, for us sensitive skin, makeup loving baddies, how this lipstick look works for us. Is it going to give me breakouts? Is it going to irritate my skin? I'm going to be like, oh my God, I don't want this. So I'll let you guys know when I do the second one in landscape how my face turns out. I also used a psoriasis soap for my skincare. So I use a psoriasis soap that has tea tree oil in it, and it has salicylic acid 3%, which is really good for my acne breakouts. So I've noticed that salicylic acid works great for me. And I also use, by Walgreens, they have the shampoo, and they have this moisturizer that has salicylic acid, and it's it's a cosmetic, I forgot what the word is, but it won't clog, it won't clog your pores. In so many words, it's not going to clog your pores. So I use that as my barrier. So like before any makeup comes on, or the primer, that's already set in my skin. It's already working out on my breakouts. So I think that does help. So if you guys can find stuff that works for you, I say do it. I like the psoriasis soap, well, shampoo and conditioner for psoriasis, and also the moisturizer. It works great for me. It doesn't irritate me, doesn't break me out. I don't use a toner. I noticed the toners were too like harsh for me and would also continue to break out, so I just eliminated toners. Don't come for me. This works for my skin. It may not work for yours, but you guys need to find out what works great for you, and then just use it as the beginning steps of your skincare and your makeup routine, because that's going to protect your skin from getting the breakouts. So I've been trying like not old, but like other foundations and stuff that I used in the past that were giving me breakouts, that I believe were giving me breakouts. But now that I think I have everything under control and I'm using these steps, I can try them again. So like I tried this Charlotte Tilbury to see if that works good for me. And then, I love Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder Double Wear is my hands down favorite. I tried the Il Makiage. That was pretty good. I'm loving the primer. I use the primer now with the Charlotte foundation, Il Makiage, and the Estee Lauder. So I do believe that it's going to be my new primer, because I like it so far. I like the one by e.l.f. as well, and I love the Milk primers, but it's also good to always have like some other options, because say you're going away and you ran out and you don't have any primer, and you're like, oh shoot, what I'm going to do? You can always get the e.l.f. They have really good dupes, and it's cost effective, so you don't have to worry about, okay, I got to spend another $50-$60, but now I got to get on the plane. Is it going to be too big because I only have carry-on? I'm going to have to throw it away. It's $10. It's not going to be like that bad to throw away. You know what I mean? You're not going to be that upset that they're like, okay, we got to throw this away. So that to me is good. It's good to put in your purse. And on my next video, I found these little spongy thingies at CVS, and they work really, really well because they absorb the oil and they have setting powder on it. And it's great to keep in your purse, because us girlies now, what we're going to be doing in 2024 is we're going to have a makeup case in our purses, and we're going to have everything that goes in our purse in the makeup case. So you're going to have your wallet and the makeup case inside your purse. So this way, if your purse spills out, everything's already in the makeup bag. It's sealed. You don't have to worry about everything being everywhere or everything's together. Nobody has to see your tampons, your pads, your makeup, any medication that you need to throw in there. Anything that you want to keep private, it's there. And it's great because people can't just put their hand in your pocketbook and steal something. They're going to have to take the whole bag, and which is going to be noticeable. So I do like that. That's a little tip I'm going to give you guys. And I've been doing really well this week on the other note. We've been talking about my mother and how I'm dealing with the grief, and this was a really good week for me. I was active this week. No crying, no bouts of depression, no feeling down, no feeling hopeless, and my mind wasn't racing. I got a lot of stuff done, and I was very effective. I'm gonna say effective this week. Like I did stuff. I talked to my friends. I was on TikTok live, which if you want to see me, I do a morning show with JJ Vaughn, um, which is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do it like Monday through Friday, and then he randomly comes on the weekend. I did that. I was good. I did my makeup. Like, I'm having a good day if I do my makeup. If I'm just coming outside with a fitted on and like have it pulled all the way down with a little bit of lipstick on, okay, she's not here. Like this is not a good day for me. But I did do my makeup. I got dinner done all week long. I'm so proud of myself. Dinner was done before 6:30. I was very proud because I've been working on that. Um, I got food for the snowstorm that we're gonna have, and I got actually good food. I didn't get a whole bunch of snacks and stuff, which I was like kind of mad at myself because I was like, oh my God, I wish I would have got snacks because now I want something salty. But I did good. I got food that we're gonna use, food that made sense. Like, why buy a whole bunch of snack food to snack that just because it's a snowstorm doesn't should not give you the excuse to just sit around and snack. So, I got stuff for the kids, for lunch and dinner and breakfast. Um, Also made sure dinner was done and, stuff to cook. And we all getting a snowstorm this weekend. So I'll probably be in the house for the rest of the weekend. Maybe go outside and play a little bit in the snow. I don't know. But I'm really proud of myself of trying to do better. I said this year I'm going to try to do better. Going to try to feed my kids before 6:30. Try to make sure I keep up with all my necessary duties that I'm supposed to do. And it gets hard sometimes. Like any mom knows, any stay-at-home mom knows, any working mom knows, stuff piles up and it can get the best of you, whether you're dealing with grief or not. Like life be lifing, and we don't take care of ourselves. I take care of everyone else, leave ourselves on the back burner, and then we're burnt out. And that's not good. And I remember one of the last times talking to my mom, she was like, you're unaliving yourself because you're taking up all the responsibilities when you can delegate some of the responsibilities to your kids. Like, you don't have to be that mom that does everything and then doesn't make their child do anything, because when they become adults, how are they going to know how to be self-sufficient? How are they going to know how to cook and clean and do everything they're supposed to do? How are they going to know how to handle a household? Because they're not going to have the skills to do it because you didn't delegate any of that responsibility on them. No, they're not my slaves. No, they're not my babysitters, but they can have some responsibility. And I started agreeing with her because it was a lot. Like, who wants to pick up after teenagers? Like, by now, come on, you guys should be helping. I know every parent complains that you tell your teen to do the kitchen and it's like pulling teeth. So I'm like, yeah, I can't keep up with this. I can't keep allowing them to get the best out of me and end up unaliving me at an early age because I didn't ask for help. And I need to learn how to ask for help. I'm one that will just do everything myself and not ask for help. And then boom, I'm sitting there crying because I'm burnt out. I'm wore out. Like, what is this? So I'm going to do better with that. I'm going to ask for help when I need help. I'm going to try to not be ashamed or upset because I do have to ask for help. I am working on my attitude and my approach to people and not just going off and getting mad and yelling, screaming, hollering. I had to work on that the other day. I went somewhere. I went to the Social Security office to get my kids' Social Security cards replaced They did not tell me I needed all this extra stuff. And I'm just sitting there looking at the woman like, you're trying to make me make money grow out of trees when it can't happen. Like, you're asking for stuff that I do not have, I do not have access to. I'm telling you this, and I brought what you said, but now all of a sudden now, okay, yeah, you have that, the doctor's note, but it has to be on letterhead, and it also has to be a wet signature. And I'm like, where was this when I was on the phone with you guys? Because this is not what you guys said. You just said bring me paperwork from the doctor. So I'm like, okay, calm down, calm down. And then I'm like, all right, they're not going to help you. They're not going to want to work with you because you're being combative. So I wasn't combative. I guess if looks could kill, I probably would have underlined her with my look. I guess she could tell I was very frustrated. But it was nice. So to have a great day and a great weekend. Um, and I just voiced my opinions after I left. But you know, it's hard. It's really really hard. And besides that, I mean, the week wasn't that bad. I did oversleep a couple days trying to get the kids up because I was so used to sleeping in. Like, come on. You used to sleeping in, then all of a sudden you got to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. This is like the worst of the worst. But besides that, I don't think there's anything else going on that's like really sticking out to me in the head, you know, while you're watching me do my makeup. And I'm just rambling on. If you guys would like to see me recreate any looks, please let me know in the comments. You can tag the person or send me the look so I can try to recreate it in my own way. I do want to talk to the moms of children with disabilities because we are a small community, but a large community, but it's very few of us, and we understand what's going on and you know, the different struggles that we go through, the different phases that we go through. Like, our milestones are totally different than the typical mom's milestone. So, just the stuff that we're going through, like, I'm going through teenagers right now. He's a teenager and he's going through stuff that his body is forcing upon him. But mentally, he's not there. And it's like, I wonder how he feels. I wonder what he's going through, what's in his mind, and how does he feel about certain things and how to relate. And you know, trying to be there and try to be not too over demanding, not a helicopter mom. Like, I want him to have independence and I want him to be able to do things on his own and be able to, you know, be a productive citizen of his community. But he also has his limitations, and I want people to see and not expect so much out of them. Because, you know, I'm dealing with a lot of that in school. Like, some of these teachers that are not special education certified are teaching our special ed students, and they do not have the empathy nor the sympathy to do so. And they don't read the IEPs. They don't sit down with the parents and say, hey, can we get on the same page? What do you do at home? Or what do you do this? Like, I have degrees. I have a master's in special education. Like, if I'm offering you my techniques, what I did in the classroom, what I do at home, you should be willing to sit down and talk it out with me and just try to get on the same page. When you don't do that, to me, that's saying that you're not there for the student, you're just there for the paycheck. And the other thing I hate is that how the public school system now is expecting typical behavior out of special education students that do not have the ability to do it. They may have it from time to time, but they don't have the ability to do it all the time. And you cannot expect something out of a child that can typically do something out of a child that cannot. And on paper, they're showing you they cannot. And then in real 4K, they're showing you that they cannot do it. But you're still expecting this behavior. Like, you should not expect the same thing from every single student when every single student is not able to do that. And I think us as a special needs community, we need to really talk to the Board of Education. We need to talk to these educators and say, hey, please stop. Like, you're making my child feel as if, my one child feels as if she's a bad person because she's unable to do what you guys are expecting, and she's doing her best, but you're painting her out to be a bad person and then turn around like, oh no, she's not bad. Well, in so many words, you're saying that she is a bad person and she's now feeling like this. And this is going to affect her self-esteem, and then into the years of adulthood, she may feel like she's not enough. She's not adequate enough. And, that's not good. And you're shaping these kids, and this is not good. This is definitely not good. So I definitely do want to reach out to that teacher to let her know that what she's doing, like, dude, you really messed up on this one. You dropped the ball. So now you have to fix it. Just because you don't know how to deal with her and you don't know what skills and tricks and tips to use with her, and you're refusing to speak to someone who is educated with this, and you're refusing to, if it's not coming from her administration, she doesn't want to hear it. And they need training. Like, they need training weekly or bi-weekly. Like, when I was teaching, we had training weekly. Like, I think it was Wednesdays, we would have to stay after school for a few hours for training. And they would say, okay, we found out this new skill, this is how we're going to implement it into the classrooms. We would go over it. We would go over the data books and make sure everything was up to par. They should do that across the board. If you are in special education, if you have an inclusion classroom, you need to have training. And it needs to be weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. And you need to incorporate others from private special education schools to come in there and teach you guys what they're using there that could be used into the classroom, so that everyone's on the same page, everyone understands what's going on, because a lot of these teachers are not special ed certified, and they don't know what's going on. They're not willing to learn what's going on. And it's sad because our kids have to now deal with these teachers that aren't willing to deal with them. But I said a mouthful. I talked my ear off. I talked you guys' ear off for the last like 23 minutes. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will re-record another video in landscape, and seeing how this red lipstick look comes out another day, because it could look great one day and then the next time you try it's like, it's not that great. I did it without putting foundation on my face first. I might try it with a little bit of foundation on and then doing the red lipstick to see which one looks better, and then we can do like a comparison of it. And again, if you guys have any looks that you guys want me to do, please let me know. I would definitely love to recreate them. If there's anything else you want me to talk about, or I can even do a live video. Let me know if you guys want me to do a live video. Like, if you want me to do a live video giving out advice about parenting or relationship advice or marriage or sisterhood relationships or anything of that nature, or how we can just be better women all together and standing up for ourselves and not accepting what we do not want to accept, and standing our ground and speaking what we want. Like, if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, voice that to the guy that you're dating with. Like, vet these guys. You have to vet them. Like, I have no problem with a woman vetting her men, because she wants what she wants and she's not going to settle, and we're not going to settle. I don't want my girls to settle, and I don't want any other woman to settle. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom and the guy that you're with does not want to be you to be a stay-at-home mom, and he's not willing to bend some and say, okay, well, you can be a stay-at-home mom until the kids are in middle school, or and if that's not what you want, don't settle for it. Be like, okay, you know what? I'm sorry that the relationship isn't working, but I'm not willing to give up X, Y, and Z. There's some guy out there that's willing to do it, because I don't think that you should have to give up your dreams and your wishes to satisfy their dream and wishes. And then at the end of the day, it's going to be a bunch of shoulda, coulda, wouldas from you, and they're just living a fabulous life. I don't think so. I don't want us to settle. I don't want my girls to settle. I don't even want my son. If my son was a typical guy that really could get married, if we get to that point, I don't want him to settle. I don't want him to be taken advantage of. Neither do I want my girls to be taken advantage of. And we just got to know what we want and what we need and what you're willing to accept, what you're willing not to accept, and just stand on it. Stand 10 toes down. So I know I started talking about other things. That's one thing you're going to learn about me. I will say I'm done, but then like, oh my gosh, I forgot this, and then throw something else in it. So you might hear me do a couple closings and be like, yo, I just thought she was getting done. Like, why did she start talking again? Because that is me, and accept me for who I am. Plus, I didn't write down any topics, so I'm just free balling this. There was no questions on my last video, so I don't have anything to go off of with that. But I think everything is good. But I hope you, like I said, enjoyed the video. And have a great day. Have a great week. I hope 2024 is going off to a great start for you. And I hope it continues to be great throughout the year. And that is about it. So enjoy the rest of the video. I love you guys. Please like the video, comment, share it. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want to do. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Most beautiful diamonds I've ever seen in my whole life. Skyline is jealous, I'm looking at you, how you shine. The most beautiful diamond, the most beautiful diamonds. Babe, you make me nervous. You do that on purpose. Stillness feels like siren. I could reach and touch you, but I'm afraid that I might love you. I'll try to forget. Beautiful diamonds, most beautiful diamonds I've ever seen in my whole life. Skyline is jealous, I'm looking at you, how you shine. The most beautiful diamond, the most beautiful diamonds. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just to combing your hair with your hand. Gives me feelings I don't understand. You know me better than I know myself, but I'm not living nowhere without you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy, just looking at it, just looking at it. Beautiful diamond, the most beautiful diamond, beautiful diamond. Beautiful diamonds, most beautiful diamonds I've ever seen in my whole life. Skyline is jealous, I'm looking at you, how you shine. The most beautiful diamond, the most beautiful get to me once now, baby, but I'll never let you in again. Don't you think like that? I will love you endlessly if you'd only believe in me. Don't you be like that? I will love you forever if you'd only believe in me. Yeah. This is never gonna be only good for you and me. Home. It's time to quit while we're ahead. No more tears are gonna shed. No, you won't go fooling me twice now, baby. I'm sorry, that's the way it is. Yeah. I'll let you get to me once now, baby, but I'll never let you in again. Said, don't you think like that? I will love you endlessly if you'd only believe me. Don't you think like that? I will love you endlessly. Don't you think like that? I will love you endlessly if you'd only believe in me. Don't you be like that? I will love you forever if you'd only believe in me. Yeah. Don't you think like that? I will love you endlessly if you'd only believe me. Don't you think like that? I will love you endlessly. I told you once, baby. I told you once, but I know you got to let it go. I told you once, baby. I told you once, but I know you got to let it go.
Now we're singing about the love and all the things we had. We are up, we are down, but we're never giving up. The girls on the way and you find me, and we'll do the same for you, trust me. Now you love me is a power. Stay here 24 hours, baby. Think about me.
Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the reminder button. Bye.